Hey. All right. Good morning, everybody. I am Old Man Sugarheart. Today, we are going to play Final Fantasy XIV. There's a lot of reasons for this. And honestly, I'm filled with so much anxiety because I feel like I'm going to regret even starting. Because my goal for Final Fantasy XIV is to play every single main story quest from start to finish. And if you just do the main story quests of Final Fantasy XIV's, it's like 360 hours of game. And so I don't even know if we can do all of it, but we're gonna try. So sorry you've been passing my vids because you do a lot of work. Oh, that's fine. Welcome back, XIV. Alright. Here's what we are gonna do. I'm gonna start this character. We're gonna go through the intro, but then we're going to hop off onto a character I've already created and set up the hot bars for pretty much immediately after the intro. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is a really good game. It has it's in my opinion the best MMO available today, and it has some of the best story I've ever seen in any video game. Let's see, select another. We are playing on Halicarnassus. I just said those words. Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus. We're playing on Hali on the Dynamis data center. You want to pop in and say hi to me at any point. Hargdarble is going to be our name here. Not really. Like, I've already got old Sugarheart. He's the other character that's already set up. I just need something in here. Yeah, that's my guy. They don't have proper beards here in Final Fantasy XIV. That's like the biggest downside. But here we go. Greetings, hope everyone's doing well. You're gonna cuddle with some plushies since your head is pretty bad. Well, you hang in there, Darth Chaos. BRB. You BRB, XIV. Lurk away, my friends.
Here. Here. Feel. Hear, feel, think.
Oi, you alright, lad? You were moaning in your sleep, sweating buckets besides. Rolling off of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness. Now that I look at you, it'll be the aether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others. See, Anne, we ain't too far from Villabrand now. Just chock full of aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Might as well be bloomin' seasickness. Ship's leaping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa Lominsa's still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company until we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Any road, Brennan's the name and peddlin's me trade. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Knew it. Going on wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that attracted you to it in the first place? Glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on the task that other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventurer's business in there. Just remember, though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Ooh-ah! Ship's off the starboard bow, pirate colors. Pirates, bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below. What's the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Lominsan colors? Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range and no buccaneers bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's set up on deck and have a look, shall we? By the by, is this your first trip to Limsa Lominsa? Nah, I've played this game before. Actually, I have the original collector's edition. Thought not. But I'll wager there's some changes since your last visit. Allow a journeyed iterant to apprise you of the current state of affairs. Limsa Lominsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place were ruled by pirates. But thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You never guessed she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if it weren't bad enough, I heard the Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. At long last, land ho. Behold, Limsa Lominsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved by the Limlane, goddess of navigation.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Rotano Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limlane. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, there's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Final Fantasy 14. Hey, you there. I mean you. This is my district, and I mean to make it my business to know all the scum that what washes up on it. Ah, an adventure fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Up to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, rough-cut diamond in the Rotano Sea. Please select a control scheme that you wish to use. I'm playing on a gamepad, believe it or not. All the instructions and move your character to the position of the camera. When you're ready, speak to Rizflo. No. Alright, so, to save you all some trouble here, I went ahead and set up my hotbar in advance. I didn't want to bore everybody with that for the first hour of the game. And so, we're going to switch to the character I've already made. I just didn't want you guys to miss out on the intro. No. Alright. We're back, and we're in the game. This is Limsa Lominsa. Personally, I prefer Grindia to any of these places, but yeah, I wanted to start as a Marauder for this playthrough. And so here we are.